Hey, Bo. Could we talk possibly for a second? Today's video is quite decisive, so I need your cuteness to hopefully quell the tension of talking about the Epic Game Store. No, you'd rather lick yourself than help me talk about the Epic Game... Actually, no, that makes sense. The Epic Game Store, home to such classics as Fortnite. So happy right now. It's fair to say that the Epic Game Store has been pretty divisive. From the fact that it's possibly giving away your information to some random guy in the Chinese government, to the fact that it's the home of Fortnite. Low blow, I'm sorry. That was a joke. That was a joke. So yeah, it's fair to say it's pretty divisive. A lot of people hate the Epic Game Store, and that is mainly because they are taking games from Steam and keeping them exclusives on the Epic Store. It's fair to say that Epic has a lot of money, and they're going to throw that money at whatever they can get their hands on. It's all those V-Bucks, that's what it is. But unfortunately, the Epic Game Store just isn't very good. I mainly use Steam, that's where most of my game library is. Now, I do also use Uplay, and I quite enjoy it. But the Epic Game Store really doesn't hold a candle to any of those. I mean, they have only just added a search feature. Oh, it's so fancy, I can type in letters and games come up. There's not even chat functionality yet. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Today, I want to talk about this. This is the Epic Mega Sale. Hello everyone, we're excited to announce an event of epic, dare we say mega proportions, launching today. The Epic Mega Sale, which runs in the Epic Game Store from May 16th to June 13th. During the Epic Mega Sale, developers and publishers are discounting a ton of great games up to 75% off. Also, for every game purchase $14.99 and above, Epic Games provides an additional £10 off to you at no cost to the publisher or developer. Now you're probably thinking, why is everyone up in arms about this? Because this is the newest controversy with the Epic Game Store. Well, it's mainly because they didn't tell most or any of the developers that they were doing this. What's that? Your game, Shakedown Hawaii, which has just come out, is $4.99? By the way, that's what you've been seeing in the background of this video. I really like it. Go buy it. That is a major discount on a brand new game. But as they do say, they are giving the £10 that they have taken off back to the developer. So in theory, that should be fine. They are still making the same amount of money that they were originally. But in the eyes of the consumer, Shakedown Hawaii is only now worth £5. When it goes back to full price, people are going to be like, well, I only paid £5 for it. Why is it worth any more than that? This also goes for games such as Heavy Rain. Yes, Heavy Rain is coming to PC. Very excited. I love Heavy Rain. But yes, this is currently £5.99 and it isn't even out yet. People who don't know Heavy Rain are going to see this and think, oh, it's some budget game. No, it's not. And while yes, it seems slightly ridiculous that I'm complaining about a discount which is benefiting us, it's not benefiting the developer unless they have given their complete okay with it. This is an article from Screen Rant. As a result of its unprecedentedly generous sale, some game publishers are pulling their titles from the Epic Game Store, including Gearbox Software's highly anticipated Borderlands 3. Not only that, but Vampire the Masquerade 2 has also been taken off the store. It appears the reason behind these games' sudden disappearances from the storefront is due to a dispute between the publishers and Epic over price changes brought on by the Epic Mega Sale, which takes $10 off any game priced at or above $15 on top of sale prices. And those sale prices were determined by the publishers themselves, not by Epic. I think looking at this from the outside, you may not really see an issue with this. But I know people in the industry who would not be happy with something like this happening to their game. It devalues the game that they have created. I think at this point, the Epic Game Store doesn't have the best reputation, and I think that this is only going to help those flames burn. You really call this video something like, we need to stop the Epic Game Store. The Epic Game Store's gone too far. One of those clickbait titles, you know. I've got to give the Epic Games Store one positive here, and that is the fact that the developers earn more money. Steam takes a big cut from sales, while the Epic Games Store gives a lot more back to the developer, the people who worked their asses off to get the game out. And I've got to give them credit for that. But when they pull a move like this without telling anyone, it's not good. Communication is key. I really held off talking about the Epic Games Store because it's one of these topics that gets mentioned a lot, and I think everyone and their cat has talked about it. But this is something that I think needed talking about. What are your thoughts? Comment down below and tell me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, but until next time, that's me, out. Bye, guys.